It's been a pretty long time since I made an actual video, especially when I'm talking. But yeah. I've done a few shorts here and there that were just mainly like little transformations for a few characters, and that's about it. But yeah. This is not a traditional stop motion thing. Just want to say, hey, here's a video, and I had a few Lego things that I made, and a few other regular figures to show off. So some of those might get their own full videos down the line if this kind of gets back into a consistent thing again, but right now, just with a mix of everything going on, it's probably not going to be that way. So, yeah, let's just start, because it's already been like a minute, so it's not wasting more time. So, first thing I'll show you, like a Hulkbuster I made. Started on it around the time they showed off that, like $500 one. That was super ridiculous. But, I built like 2015 Hulkbuster set, so I made my own with another set. Got a few accessories. You get the punching arm, which was just kind of slapped together because I was running out of parts and I wanted to make it. This little thingy that's kind of reference to the little missiles that pop out of the arm. These are just the bits from like one of those TIE fighters or something, and you can swap out the shoulder pads for them. I just had them lying around, didn't know what to do with them, so there you go. And well, blast effects piece, very simple, nothing special there. Yeah, so there's that. It looks pretty cool. It's certainly not the best thing ever, but I think it's alright. Onto the back. There you go. I was able to get a little bit of the curvature of the torso. Most of it's still kind of stocky and flat. But I was able to get some of that curvature in. Mostly with hinges. They're white hinges, but I didn't have any other colors, so I just went with those. But yeah. Posing, there's literally nothing in the torso besides it opening to reveal Iron Man. It's not the prettiest little chamber in there, but there you go. It's just the one from that Age of Ultron set. But yeah. Goes back up. Articulation-wise, shoulders out about that far. Beautiful 360. I'm not going to do it right now because it likes to rip itself in half when I do that. And that part's popped off. No dedicated bicep swivel, but this is ball joint, so swivel at the elbow, 90-degree bend. These are on T-joints, so they have some rotation and some in and out, which is very helpful because he has little pulsars in there, and the fingers are all individual. So there you go. Legs are nothing that special either. You can move these out of the way. You can like kind of rotate them around like this. So they're laying on the bottom of the waist too. So you can kick forward decently far before it starts to bump into the torso and break things. There you go. Go out decent amount. Swivel where the knee should be. I couldn't really get a knee fitting in this area, but I put like a fake knee in there kinda because I was trying to get the curvature of this piece, and I think I did pretty good. But you can use those ratchets as an actual knee joint, even if it's not the prettiest thing ever. It's not the best looking, but it does work. So yeah. And the ankles are just non-ball joints. You can do basically whatever you want with those. And your toes are hinged up and down a little, so that's nice. This is all just kind of hastily slapped together because, again, just trying to find the proper pieces to get this guy looking proper. But yeah, that's about it on that front. There you go, get him standing back up. You can plug this little thing onto the side of the arm here, onto the gold bit. And this one fires, that one doesn't, and his arm keeps falling off. I'm trying to like do this really fast because I have a few things I want to get through and it doesn't let me upload a video that's over like 15 minutes because it sucks. But yeah. Here. There you go. It's that thing. One of these is an actual missile, the other is just a fake one. Yeah, there you go. Punching arm. Rip off his left arm. Plug it on there. There you go. It doesn't really do anything. You can technically bend it, but the joint is too weak to hold. So it's really just kind of a static thing. But I think it's neat. You have this, you can plug that into the arc reactor on the chest, or into the little repulsors if you pop off the stud. And yeah, leave it there pretty much for that. If I may go deeper into this at some point, I might, but hey. Darth Vader. This is very simple. I made this a really long time ago. I had one of the Darth Vader sets, but I broke it apart to make other things and I wanted to throw them together. So that's what I came up with pretty much. I mean, it's alright, but yeah, nothing special. Very simple. There is this little fella here. And all of this was made kind of a long time ago because these used up most of my pieces that I can really make stuff out of. There. That dude. He has like 18 million accessories, but I'm not pulling them up right now because don't really have time for that with how long I need this to be. Yeah, there you go. He poses alright. Head swivels up and down. Ball joint here. Ball joint in the torso, so he has a back and forward butterfly and extended up. Even though he doesn't really need that with how the shoulder is designed. Not really designed, but more just the way these pieces work. And he's falling up high because I'm trying to do this too fast. Ball joint elbows, there you go. This side has a hand, but yeah. Ab crunch, forward, back, waist rotation, kick forward, pretty far, back, pretty good too. You can get past there, but yeah. Kick out nice and far. No swivel. This is how this was. There's just something I threw together real quick, so no static swivel, unfortunately. Decent knee though, and some up and down at the ankle. Yeah. He's alright. He's more just kind of a side thing to mess with. There's just something I wanted to mess with real quick, and so I came up with. Alright, that's him all done. He's out of here. Okay, now for the two big things I made. Well, they're both work in progresses, but one of them's mostly done. One of them has the torso is not even fully connected together. So I'll do that one first, I guess. And well, there's part of it. There you go. There's the important parts that I have right now. There are a few more pieces, but none of them are really complete in the slightest. This is just a mirror of the other arm, but it's not finished. So there you go, there's that. And I'll go to the other arm because it's actually complete. Well, actually one finger's popped off, but here is the head I came up with. Has that little joint there, so you can kind of do that if you want. I think it looks pretty cool. It's meant to be a semi. It's kind of inspired by my very first video here, which was that like wolf pack guy. He was a very simple wolf transformer. Actually, it wasn't the first one I made. The first one I made was actually the second video I did, but yeah. Here is that kind of full, complete arm section. So it has one of these turntable joints here for rotation. Yeah, there's a bicep swivel, decent elbow bend. One of the fingers is missing, but he has 3 fingers and they're all individual. and that's on T-joint, so you get some pretty good movement. And you get outward movement here, which is actually very good, and to support the weight. And there's a little like piston piece back here. And you may notice the weird way this is all attached. I just want to kind of mess with the connection, and it's intended for the transformation where this actually gets completed in any fashion. I pulled that too far out. There we go. So if you pull that out, but not all the way out, you can slide this part out, and this swings back and will become a leg. But yeah, so there you go. There's that. I think it's neat, but it's very, very, very unfinished. That is what I came up with. He doesn't have fingers, and the other hand broke, so he just has the axe plugged in. But there we go. Get him stood up. He is very unfinished. He can transform, but the truck mode's, again, not finished enough for me to really bother showing it off. And the process getting there is just so chaotic that it's not worth it to do on camera at the moment. Let me just extend the tripod. I'm probably gonna cut this out as well. Let's see, like, full disc, just of how big he is. There you go. That is my Lego Nemesis Prime, very unfinished still. He does not have wheels. He doesn't even have a complete hand. He has a very interesting rifle. It was very weirdly put together, but it kind of captures the basic idea of the look. So, hey, if he had fingers, he could hold it, but he doesn't, so you just get to look at it. But yeah, here it is. It's very big. If you turn around, he is completely hollow in the back with just this panel here kind of covering it up, but his head folds in there for how it's supposed to transform. So yeah, he kind of has a matrix, but it's really annoying to get to, and it doesn't come out. So I'm just not gonna go there because I don't want to break this thing. But yeah, there you go. Honestly, the main thing I want to do is give him a waist and knees that actually work properly, unlike the official one. And I did that. He does not weigh as much as the official one because there's not as many pieces in here, really. I mean, there's still a lot, but not as many. So he doesn't have as much trouble supporting himself. But yeah, there you go. Everything is cool. Here's the head real quick. Hopping off. There's the head. I actually really like how that looks. Yeah, there you go. I like how the head crest turned out. Plop that back on the body. Yeah, he's decently articulated and everything. Nothing special, really. But my first third-party figure, Make Toys Espatron, and my latest third-party figure, Transforming Element Nemesis Prime. There you go. These are both really good. You got my recommendation on them. Alright, moving on. Masterpiece MP17 Prowl. He's also very good. Yay. I like him. My first stop motion video was Burger Optimus Prime, and if you go to that video, the audio on it is very, very, very strange because I messed up the settings when editing. But here he is currently. He is currently in a bag because mine had the problem of the entire leg snapped off, which is just fantastic. See if I can get that to focus any better. I guess that's the best it's getting. There you go. There you go. I disassembled it. I took this piece off. It was a pain in the butt because it has these two pins in here, and they don't get, you can't push them out in any way. So you just have to brute force it and hope you don't break it. But it did work. I did end up like digging into that there with the screwdriver I was using to pry it apart. It still works, and it's not going anywhere. But yeah, it sucks. But figure them out. So yeah, that's about it. So I got plenty of stuff to review if I ever really get back into doing that consistently. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this very weird video that I just made, and have a good one.